Okay, firstly, the concept itself. I don't know about you, but when I think of macro furry art, I think of Captain Falco fucking a building. There's a pervasive theme of viscerally enrapturing chaos and destruction across the genre. Cutesy and intimate macro fetish art certainly exists, but it's a new niche in a big pond. This piece takes the idea of macro intimacy and runs with it all the way to the bank, placing its subject in a cozy winter scene built from soft grays and oranges. The caption is a token of reassurance. Don't worry, dude, my fur keeps me warm. It emanates warmth. There's a profoundly positive vibe to this piece just on a surface level. But I think there's more that this piece is playing with. Like, remember when the trailer for that live-action Clifford movie came out? The reaction was, roundly, a deep horror and disgust at what they'd done to the beloved book character. But isn't that a little weird? I mean, he's a big red dog, so they made him a big red dog. It's not rocket surgery. However, there's something else that's lost in translation when we move from cartoonism to realism. Clifford, in the books and in the cartoon, is indeed a very big red dog, but at the same time, he doesn't meaningfully take up space. His size is more of an abstract thing, like he can reach all the way up a tree and retrieve a lost frisbee, but his steps are soft and gentle. Emily Elizabeth might get a boo-boo on her finger, and Clifford will just lick it better, and this doesn't read as her being accosted by a slimy hunk of flesh twice her size.
Wow, he's really gentle.
The movie, by contrast, just interprets all of this completely literally, leaving aside any degree of abstraction, so it's just a movie about a terrifying kaiju dog. He vores a pug in the trailer. It sucks. Riffy Griff is channeling Clifford the big red dog in this piece, drawing this particular cartoon phenomenon of size without mass into sharp focus. The guy is drawn into a photograph. He's pretty masterfully in key with the scene in terms of color composition and lighting, but he's also rendered with sketchy lines, broad fields of color, and simplistic features. It lends the piece a keen, dreamlike quality. This doggy is the size of a building, and yet he's massless, ephemeral. He's imagination itself. And to bring it back around to the caption, I feel it strongly in relation to the piece with this context in mind. He reassures us he is warm, and I believe him wholeheartedly. He looks like he's been carefully placed into the environment, and yet I could never believe him to be meaningfully affected by it. His fur keeps him warm, his status as a furry cartoon creature divorces him from the cold, but the soft lighting and low energy of the piece feels grounded. The dream is real.